gonna lie to y'all. It was a tough one this morning. But we up, we here, we at it. That's all that matters, right? We up, we here, we at it. The name of this title should really be called Some People Just Don't Like You, and people make excuses for why people don't like them. So I guess you could say, it could be said, I get why people say, you know, if a man talks to a lot of women, he don't love himself. Like, I get why they say it. But if you really think about it, it's really a man who only loves himself. That's the problem. Because a lot of women love attention from different men, and they love themselves and only care about themselves, right? I think what happens is with a lot of people, they start looking for excuses as to why a man don't like them, or why a man's cheating on them, or why a man wants another woman. And it goes back to what I always say. It goes back to what I always say, man. Competition is real. There's no way around it. Everybody has to deal with competition. Right? No matter how good you look, no matter how much money, all these things, that don't matter. Why? Because there's always somebody else who has that, right? It all boils down to the person you're dealing with, man. If the person you're dealing with only wants you and sees you as the best, you're good, right? It don't really matter if you the best or you're not the best. You could not be the best. You could be a bum. But if a woman or man sees you as the best thing ever, they're not going to mess around on you. They're not going to want somebody else, even if you're a bum, right? Or you could be somebody basically on top of the world. But that don't mean if you with the right woman or man, that don't mean they won't have wandering eyes and desire of sleeping with other people. This is what people got to get through their head, man, because if not, they're going to play themselves, man. You got to make sure you're the number one pick. This doesn't just apply to men. I think women forget that this shit applies to them too. You got to make sure you are the number one choice when dealing with a man, even as a woman. Even as a woman. Now, for some reason, sometimes when it comes to females, sometimes they tend to lose attraction for a man when they sense that I'm his number one and he only wants me, and that's not good. That's why a lot of females end up with the wrong guy, because they go after the one that's not showing them that much attention. That's wrong. That's backwards, man. That's backwards. The reason why a man is messing with multiple women and he's messing with you is because he doesn't see you as the number one top dog. He thinks he can do better than you. Plain and simple. It might hurt your feelings. Or, no, you're lying, I'm getting off this video. Go ahead. I'm telling you right now, that's why. It's no different than a woman who deals with a man because he has money versus a woman who will deal with a bum with no money and love that bum more than a guy with money. It's no different. If you are not their number one choice, they will cheat on you. In other words, if your boyfriend right now, or whoever you're talking to, if he wants a supermodel and you're not really necessarily a supermodel in his eyes, that's the key. Not saying you ugly. See, that's another thing that people get twisted. Just because a man wants another woman, oh, something's wrong with me or something. No, that's just his perception. Just like a woman could think I'm ugly. Does that make me ugly? Not necessarily. Not at all. Be honest, quite honest with you, right? A lot of other women might think I'm handsome as fuck, right? You got to fuck with people who fuck with you. It don't matter how much you like them. That only plays the part in the mutual feelings. Yeah, you gotta like them too, of course. But if they don't like you back, or if they only like you for, you know, I like her, I'm gonna just sleep with her for now, kick it with her, live with her for now until I get something better, then I'm going to discard her. It's not good, man. Be their number one choice, man. Or you, I don't care what nobody say. If a man really like a woman and really fuck with a woman and really feel that woman is the best he could do and get, why would he cheat? Why would he cheat? Unless, of course, he's unsatisfied, right? Which goes back to him not loving himself according to women. You know what I mean? He doesn't love himself. But to me, it's a person that only loves themselves. That's why they can't be satisfied by somebody else. That's the problem. They only love themselves. They only care about themselves. But unfortunately, like I said, when it comes to women, the man that's all over them and can't get enough of them and thinks the world of them, this is the guy she doesn't want. It turns her off for whatever reason. You think I'm lying? Take the same guy that was ignoring a woman and then let that guy start falling for that woman and be all over that woman. She'll start losing feelings. 9 times out of 10. I ain't gonna say it always happens, but 9 times out of 10, it happens. And that's why they end up with the wrong guys. Why? Because the one that's mysterious and ignoring me and all this other shit, that's the one I want. Or even worse, here's how twisted it is. The one that's talking to multiple women, that's the one I want. Because if a man's not talking to multiple women, something must be wrong with this guy, in their opinion, right? But then they'll flip it and say that a man don't love himself if he talks to multiple women. No, most women only want to deal with men who are dealing with multiple women, and that is facts. There is no cap in that. So it's like their own worst enemy. If you just a guy, look, I'm gonna stay away from all the women right now. I just want to make money, you know what I mean? Work 7 days a week or something. And you don't have no women, no status, no nothing. 9 times out of 10, a woman won't want you. She won't want to deal with you because she thinks that no woman wants you. Because you don't have a lot of women on deck or something. It's ridiculous, but it's the fucking truth. It's the truth, man. But what I don't understand is, why does it matter what somebody else thinks about who you're with? I never understood that about people. Like, why do you care about what another motherfucker thinks about who you with? You think I give a flying fuck about what another guy thinks about a woman I'm with? I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. How does she make me feel? But if you're a person that goes off of status, you're not going to feel like you're being validated with a person. You're not going to feel like you got something special. A lot of people need to feel like they have to be with somebody that everybody else wants for them to feel like they have something special. AKA, look at my car, look at my shoes and all that shit. Man, I buy clothes for me. I don't care what you think about the clothes. So same things apply. But anyways, man, I get it to the point to where a man, like, they feel like a man's trying to fill a void, you know. So they say he don't love himself and this and that. But honestly, man, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. That's true to a certain extent, but really what it is you're just not the one he likes like that. You're okay to him, you know what I mean? You're good enough, but you don't knock his socks off, man. And that's just what it is. Or he's just a man that wants multiple women. It is what it is. Just like there's some women out here who just want multiple men. There's nothing you could do about it. Don't matter how good of a man you are. Don't matter how much she likes you. She's still going to want multiple people. That's just what it is with some people. That's why you got to be careful about who you're dealing with. And you got to make sure that you are, when I say be careful about who you're dealing with, make sure somebody that actually prioritizes being with one person, puts on a high level of being with one person, versus putting on a high level, look at all these niggas in my face. Look at all these bitches I got, dog. Some people, either you prioritize getting a lot of women and men, or you prioritize finding one special woman or man. It's one or the other. Who are you dealing with? That's your question. That's the question you should ask yourself. And look and see if that person genuinely prioritizes being with one woman or man, or do they love the limelight? Do they want to be this special celebrity? That's what it really be. So really, it's the man that is really men who love themselves and only themselves is the ones that want multiple women, not necessarily the ones that don't love themselves. Even though I get it, people are saying this guy, he needs multiple women to fill the void of how he feels about himself and blah blah blah. But more than likely, man, it's what I said. It's what I said earlier. They love the limelight. They love their self too much. It's all about me, me, me. I don't care about nobody else. So that's why they do it. And I don't give a fuck if you're Beyonce, Knowles, Trina, whoever, the baddest female on earth. If you're dealing with a man who wants to deal with multiple women and prioritizes that, you're done. He's still gonna cheat on you. That's what women don't get. It's not about you. Somebody lied to you. Oh, my pussy's the best. I look the best. These women ain't got nothing on me. None of that matters if you're dealing with a man who wants multiple women. None of it. You think I'm lying? Go. Why do good ass dudes get cheated on by women? Because some of y'all women say, hey man, why do the bad women get the good guys? Okay, so if this guy's a good guy, right, and he gives her the world and everything, why does she cheat? Right? You know why she cheats, because she wants to cheat. At the end of the day, y'all, man, y'all got to realize, well, I already realized, but y'all got to realize that when you're dealing with another person, you're really giving them the power to hurt you. You don't have the power, even though you could be the best woman in the world, all right? I keep saying this because I want to blatantly get it through people's heads. You can be the best woman in the world, literally. But if you're dealing with a man that wants multiple women, it's not going to be enough. Some people can't even be happy themselves, and that's where I think the he don't love himself part come in, or even a woman who needs multiple attention from everybody. I get it, because if they really love themselves like they should I say that? If they really had self-love within, they wouldn't be seeking for it from everybody else. I get it. I get it to a certain extent. It is true that when people need multiple women and multiple men, there's something missing inside that's not satisfied to them. So they need it from other places. But really, at the same time, it's more of them loving themselves more than they care about other people. Or they prioritize multiple women and men versus one woman or man. They believe in their mind that it's better. I'm the shit because I got 10 women or men versus this one great woman or man. Or even worse, some of them have the great woman or man, and they still want the other 10 women or men. It's never enough with some people. It's all about who you're dealing with, people. It's not necessarily who you are. Because guess what? The right person is going to love you love your worst and your best, just like they love your best. They're going to love your worst just like they love your best. So in other words, you don't even have to become A1 to a person that really love you for you. You can have flaws. They're going to love you for your flaws. You see what I'm saying? So all this, I got to be this perfect little woman or man, and then that's how I'm going to get the right woman or man. That's not the case. That's not the case. The right woman or man chooses to be the right woman or man to you, but nobody gets it. Everybody still thinks that they're going to dictate and determine if a woman or man's going to be right or wrong to them. You don't determine that. That's why it's so important to analyze motherfuckers, so you could pick the person that got the characteristics of wanting to be the right woman or man. This is a choice. It's a choice to be the right woman or man. I could prioritize having one woman, quality, or I could go with the quantity. Just like any other man, I could be like, you know what, I want multiple pussy, dog. That's better. The quantity is better than quality. Fuck having one woman. I want 10. I could be just like any other man. But I understand that one great woman is better than 10. Everybody don't see it that way. So if you're dealing with a man that don't see that, you're getting cheated on. I don't give a fuck how good you look, how your hair, whatever, hair, sex, whatever. Don't matter. You men, I don't care how much muscle you got, all this money and all this bullshit, all this self-improvement, this and this. You're doing it for women. I guarantee you pick the wrong woman, you're still getting shitted on. You're not supposed to self-improve for women. You're supposed to do it for yourself. And then the woman benefit, the right woman, if you learn how to pick a right woman, she'll benefit from that. She'll benefit from you having a nice body, muscles, and all these things. But guess what? It's a woman that actually appreciates you and benefits. A woman that actually appreciates you and benefits you. for you. So, I don't know what else to tell y'all, man, because people don't get it. They still caught up in this, I'm that nigga, I'm the baddest bitch, so you're dumb if you mess with somebody else. Yeah, they might be dumb, but guess what? It's always going to boil down to who you pick and what they prioritize. Too many people prioritize the glamour. I want to be worshipped by, why be a king or queen to a king or queen when I could be a god to motherfuckers, to fans? That's how they look at it. I could be a god to multiple men and women. Look at this one. He buys me this. He buys me that. All that, blah, blah. That's boring. I don't want one man. That's boring. Let me get 10 men. Let me get this from him and him and him. This is what they doing. Same thing with the men. I don't want one woman. Let me get pussy here, here, here. It is what it is. And if you think that you being this great woman or man is going to offset that from a person who thinks this way, you're dumb. Not dumb like I'm not calling you stupid, but you're dumb for believing that, because you will get cheated on. It don't matter. If you think I'm lying, why do good women and men get cheated on? Explain. What do they do? If they're good women or men, why they get cheated on? Nobody's perfect, you know, but how is it that the good women and men stick through the motherfucking cheaters through the bad times and shit, but the cheater got to go off and cheat? None of them was perfect, right? So the good woman, man, stuck it out with you. They didn't cheat. Why the bad one do it? People are not satisfied, man. That's why a motherfucker get a new car and 2 years later they want a new one. Not even 2 years. Be 6 months. I done had a car, what, 7 years now? But I'm just saying, some people are just never satisfied. It's all about the characteristics of people, man. These little characteristics that you see in people, you know, it could be as far as how they take care of their car, or how quick they get tired of a car, or tired of clothes, or whatever. These things matter, because when you apply it to you as a person, it still applies. Same thing with I want attention from everybody. That still applies. If you get with a man or woman who wants attention from everybody, that shit's going to apply when you fuck with them. You could apply that to you as a human. Yeah, it's attention. It's not necessarily a human, but if you apply it to you, it's the same thing. It's still the mindset of a person, how they feel, how they think. They want to be worshipped by a lot of people. You think one person is going to be enough? It's not going to be enough. I don't care how good your sex is and all that. These are lies that make people think that these things are going to keep a person, and it's not going to. The only thing that's going to keep a person is picking the right person. Period. Now, I'm not saying you could do whatever you want to a person and they're going to stay. No, I'm not saying that. Let's hypothetically say you're a good woman or man. You're doing things right. You're being as perfect as possible you can. You know, the only way you're going to keep a woman or man after that, if you do your part, the only way you keep it a woman or man after that is them choosing to be with you. It has to be the right woman or man. And I'm going to say this before I go. The most important thing I feel like is a woman or man who prioritizes one woman or one man over multiple. In other words, a woman or man who says, I just want that special woman or man more than 10 pussies. I just want that special man, I just want that special woman over 10 pussies. I just want that special man over attention from all these men and all these benefits from all these men. If they not on that, you're done. Don't even deal with them, or you're done. I promise you. I don't give a fuck how good you got this and that. Don't matter. It don't matter. You need to realize this. If you don't, go ahead. Think that, oh, I got good pussy, that's going to stop him. Think because I look good, that's good. Everybody got there's other people with these things. So if you got looks, other people got looks. You got money, other people got money. You got good sex, other people got good sex. All these things, other women and everything you got, other women and men got it. You might be a different package than them, but everybody got other things. Or they might have something you don't have, right? So if you're dealing with a person who doesn't prioritize loyalty, respect, appreciation, and quantity over quality, or no, quality over quantity, it's over. Stop believing the people telling y'all that you this special bad bitch or nigga and she not gonna fuck around on you. Why you think this shit's happening, man? If this is the case, if I'm capping on this video, No good woman or man should have got shitted on in the history of mankind. Not one, because if you're a good woman or man and you got all this shit going on, nobody, by default, you don't get cheated on or shitted on or nothing, right? Nah, that's not the case, people. It is what it is, man. Stop prioritizing this status bullshit and stay away from people who I gotta be in the limelight, motherfuckers. Because your attention is never enough. Your attention, your sex will never be enough. Your looks will never be enough. Your muscles will never be enough. Your money will never be enough. Blah, 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 etc. You're dealing with people who are thinking, why be a king or queen to a king or queen when I could be a god to basically fans? That's what you're dealing with, people. Y'all have a good day.